So earlier, with the children's class, we spoke a little bit about confidence. And in martial arts, one of the things that helps you to determine confidence is your foundation. If your foundation is good and your foundation is strong, you will develop effectively. Your skills, your strength, and your confidence. Our foundation comes from hundreds, even thousands of years of experience in martial arts. Many different types of martial arts. Martial arts that came from temples and were used to enhance life, and martial arts that came from emperors and armies and were used to take life. At Kung Fu Connection, we offer you all of those strengths and all of those benefits. We have the knowledge, we have the lineage, all available for your consumption, for your use, for your embrace. But that knowledge and that experience comes with a great responsibility. As you know, great power comes with great responsibility. Many years ago, when I was a young man, one of my masters decided to teach me iron palm. Now, this gave me an almost, I hate to say it this way, but I can only describe it this way, a superhuman ability to cause damage and destruction with my right hand. I was eventually able to learn to break bricks. I was able to do the internal method where I would break the bottom brick by striking the top brick, which means that the intention of this method is to cause internal injury to the opponent. You strike the opponent with the iron palm. Outside, you see nothing. Inside, you see organs that exploded. That's the intention. Of course, he taught me this method because he knew I would never use it. Or at least that I would never use it to do harm. Many years later, one of my other masters approached me, Master Chin, and mentioned to me that if I wanted to learn Tima. Tima is the death touch. Something that a lot of people don't know about, related to martial arts and related to acupuncture. Relative to many, many aspects, including the time of year, the season, the temperature outside, the temperature inside, the temperature of the individual target. And I told my master, I said, "Thank you, Zifu. I have no interest in learning this, with all due respect. I know myself, and I know that I have great restraint, but I don't want to walk around with the potential to kill like that without being able to face the responsibilities." All of this comes with your training. And the result of all of this is your strength, your empowerment, and of course, again, your confidence. Your confidence to learn your martial arts, to master your martial arts, and also to take that strength and that focus and that ability and that discipline and use it for everything else in your life. Should you choose to go to school or open a business or study medicine, okay, or learn a musical instrument, or even teach Kung Fu, whatever you choose, you will excel. Learn to grasp and apply the discipline that you learned through your training. This will bring great confidence into your life. This will bring great value into your life. But you have to embrace the practice, and you have to understand that when you embrace this kind of practice, this is not a dance class. This is not an aerobics class. This is not a kickboxing class. This is not even a self-defense class. Chinese martial arts works best when it is embraced as a way of life. Just like everything else. You want to be a doctor, you go to school, you don't pay attention, you're not going to be a very good doctor, right? You embrace the study, you embrace the practice, you're going to save a lot of lives. Same thing with everything else that you endeavor in your life. Build your skill, build your discipline, and then learn to apply it to all aspects of your life that can reward you with life. Understand?
Yes.
Yes, you go.
Good. Know, as you should already know, some beginners know, but some advanced students, yes, know that when you practice, when you perform, when you test, you're going to be nervous. Everyone gets nervous. It's natural. Most mistakes are made when you're nervous. Would you not agree?
Yes, you go.
Understand the premise of all of the aspects of the technique. One of the most important aspects in training and in the internal arts, like Iron Palm, for example, is breath control, breathing. All of the forms have very, very, very specified breathing methods. And they'll also tell you where and when to breathe, where to inhale, where to exhale, where to shout, where to go light with the breath, where to go heavy with the breath. This is of great importance in the practice because we have forms that have 200 movements, 300 movements, 500 movements. This is like running a marathon. How are you going to do this? How are you going to do this effectively without collapsing? How are you going to maintain your strength, your stance work, your focus, your power for 500 movements without having a heart attack? It's very simple. Breath control. But breath control comes with many, many years of practice. You can master the breath early on. It's just that most people don't. But you can. You have that option. All together. Join! Congratulations to all. Remember, we're going to take pictures at the end, the group shot, so don't run off. Show courtesy. Bow! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.